Hey peeps, we are back. We're talking the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 12. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. So, didn't you guys think that this episode was going to pick up where it left off and we were going to see how the Pilgrim event went after Monica told all of them they belong in hell and that she was dead or they were dead or something? I don't even know. I thought that we'd get to see what happened there. I also wanted to see what became of the butter because I still don't believe that 6 minutes was enough time to shake for the butter. I don't trust it. Anyway, that's not where it picked up. It picks up with Heather stopping by Angie's house. And you know what? Every time they show Angie's house, I think her house is just so beautiful. She's got a really beautiful home. It's the view. As soon as you walk in and you sit in her kitchen area, you can see that mountain view. Oh, I just love it. So them sitting up there acting like Monica just came and started fighting with Lisa really pissed me off. I said, how is it possible that you two can conveniently forget that when Monica got there, she came in, smiled, and said hi to Lisa? Lisa started this, and it was with Heather's help. So you two are just going to act as if nothing happened and Monica just started going off on people. Let's not forget, Angie, you screamed and yelled and threw that glass to the ground. You were at these nice people's farm, tearing up their stuff. I'm just saying, those two are hypocrites, and Heather is such a flip-flopper. She is so far stuck up Lisa's ass. Anyway, she was telling Angie that she was going to Meredith's event, and Angie was acting as if she was surprised and shocked and upset that she wasn't invited to Meredith's event. I said, ma'am, what in Sam hell makes you think that she would invite you to one of her events? Go on some damn where. So, listen, I was so upset when I found out about Whitney's friend Sherry passing away. When they did the flashbacks and you seen how full of life, how beautiful she was, and you could really just tell that she loved Whitney, I got so upset because we have all lost people from cancer, and it's just so devastating, the pain that they go through, the treatments, all of that suffering, and then you lose the person. It's really devastating, and I was so sorry for her. I could see it that she was really absolutely devastated. And her and just they were talking about how their marriage was having some issues. However, when you lose somebody, you realize that this is something that's small and we shouldn't sweat the small stuff. As long as we keep fighting for our love, we can make it through. And I hope that they remember that. And I really am sorry for Whitney's loss. So Lisa and Meredith meet up for this lunch. And let me tell you something. Meredith said, I may not be practicing law. I might be designing jewelry. But honey, don't ever forget that I am an attorney. Don't play with me. Lisa was in here thinking that she was doing something. Meredith pointed out her hypocrisy real quick.
For me, it was very triggering.
Well, I'm sorry that it was triggering for you, but what I'm not going to do is have this, hypocritical conversation. I'm so confused.
Like after Palm Springs, I pumped the brakes because it evoked a lot of feelings in me that I'm like, this is not something I like.
So did you pump the brakes with Angie then, too?
No, I didn't pump the brakes with Angie, but I had a direct...
So you were fine with the way she treats me, but my
I'm not fine with the way she treats you.
To it, which was very minor in comparison to the way she treated me, caused you to pump the brakes with me.
Okay, how the hell is it that you are over here rah team Angie when Angie showed up to my event uninvited, acted like a fool, was completely disrespectful, and all of a sudden I make a little comment about the rumors, about I could say something about the husbands, and then you're team Angie? Are you serious? No, ma'am. Lisa trying to say that, oh, I just don't like talking about another woman like that. Girl, shut up. You have talked about every woman on this show ever since you got on the show, from the very first season until now, and we will never forget your mic drop moment. No, ma'am, and it seems that you'll never forget it either, the way you tore that microphone off at the end of the show. Girl, forget it. You said that Meredith slept with half of New York. And not only that, if you were really triggered and upset at Meredith for what she said about the rumors, why do I keep saying it like that? Anyway, why didn't you just say it then? Right in the moment, you could have said, Meredith, listen, girl, don't do that. Okay, I know that Angie is acting out. She is being ridiculous, but don't stoop to her level. Don't bring up the rumors about her husband, because Lord knows there are rumors out here about all of us and all of our husbands, and we don't want anybody bringing up shit about us. So let's just let it go. She could have said it then, but instead she backed off a little. Girl, if you don't get the hell on. Angie was sitting there the whole time. She was calling Meredith fake. She was talking shit about the woman's jewelry. She was throwing up other rumors about Meredith. And then Meredith brings up one little rumor about her husband, not even to her face. And now she's threatening and attacking Angie. Angie is not the victim. And then the way she sat there and tried to act as if Monica was just so mean to her. Oh my goodness. I mean, come on now. You have to remember, Lisa has said some things to Monica as well. Lisa has been throwing Monica under the bus ever since Monica told her that she was a 1%er and that she was self-centered and she was materialistic. She doesn't like to hear that when you call out her issues, but she loves to call out other people and their problems. Now, honey Mary, Lord, Mary meets up with Monica, and I did see an interview with Mary earlier with Teddy Mellencamp, and she said that the reason that we didn't see her in a whole lot of scenes this season isn't because she was distancing herself. She said it was because production was not inviting her to these events. So she was definitely not invited to Meredith's jewelry event, which she has no idea why production didn't want her there, and she also was not invited to the vacation, which again, she says that she doesn't know why production didn't want her there. However, she will be back for season 5. So I guess production has realized their error of their ways and that they should have definitely included Mary. Mary also had something else to say about Heather.
Alliance between Lisa and Heather Daly.
I feel like Heather wants to be Lisa's friend like way too bad. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. I don't know. It's her thing. Like she's always had a thing. She wants to be up Lisa's butt or something. I don't know. She needs, yeah.
Is there anything you can tease to us about the end of the season?
Just everyone pray for Monica.
Pray for Monica. Okay.
Now listen, I have to approve. This message from Mary M. Cosby has been approved. Okay, Heather is definitely a pick-me. Heather definitely wants to be Lisa's best friend for whatever reason. She sat up there, tried to compare Monica to Jen. However, you rode hard for Jen. Jen stole money from all of our lovely senior citizens, and you still stood strong for her. I don't want to hear shit else. Monica is not the same as Jen. Monica only loses her crap and acts a fool when you start with her. That's all I'm saying. Cut the crap. Now, when Monica gives that impersonation of Lisa Barlow,
Oh my God, Mary, how many carats? Oh, this is the new Chanel. Oh my God, I love that. I love that.
And shows you nothing about herself in the meantime.
listen, Monica and Dorit over at Beverly Hills and Sutton, they are killing it with the impersonations this season. These girls, they're trying to get an Oscar. However, you can't get an Oscar for a reality show, but you know what? I feel you. I really do. Anyway, Mary, you know, she said in the interview that she was also Team Monica, pray for Monica, because from what I understand, which this is all alleged, at the reunion, from what I understand, the girls actually called Monica's mom, Linda, to get information on Monica that they could use to spray her at their reunion. I hear that the girls really did try to double team her quite a bit at that reunion. So that's possibly why Mary said pray for her. It is almost 1,000,000% guaranteed that season 5 is going to be the Monica takedown season. They are going to do everything they can to take that girl down next season. You just watch. Now, Mary trying to give Monica some advice, telling her not to hold grudges. Please, nobody holds a grudge like Mary M. Cosby. Then she told her that she can't call Lisa wrinkly. I said, wait a minute. Did you not tell Heather that she looked inbred? You also called her fat. You called her chubby. Then you told, I mean, the list could just go on and on and on. right message, wrong messenger. Mary M. Cosby. She definitely comes from the do as I say, not as I do crowd. Because, ma'am, stop the shit. Good advice, but you are the wrong messenger. Whitney decides to show up for Meredith's event because she said that her friend Sherry definitely would have come. And they showed a flashback, and Sherry was at Whitney's event 1 week before she passed away. And that made me even sadder. I said, this lady is really a trooper, and she was really a friend, and she supported Whitney and came out. And I mean, you gotta love her. I am so sorry for her loss. Now, Lisa, before they get to Meredith's event, Lisa goes out shopping with Jax for his mission trip. And she was really getting on my damn nerves. I am really, really sick of Lisa making everything about her. Jack's mission is not about you. He is there trying to find the Mormon uniform. Now listen, when the Mormons knock on my door, which is quite often, they are wearing sensible shoes, black pants, and a white dress shirt. Sometimes they have on a nice black tie. Or other times they'll have on a nice blue tie. You know what I mean? They'll switch up the tie, but it's always black pants and a white dress top or dress shirt. Anyway, I don't know why she was in there trying to put a little razzle dazzle on it. Let's get this burgundy suit, or let's do this and this. And he's telling them no. The people who work at the store says, no, that's not usually, the Mormons' attire. Jack has a list, he says, about 10 white shirts and about 5 or 6 pair of black dress pants. Lisa Barlow just does too damn much. I'm so sick of this woman. Jack makes a comment. He says, I should have just came here with Dad. And I said, I feel you, Jack. Then he said that they need to be separated because, she's too much. And I said, I knew I liked that kid. I appreciate that he also was very honest with her. And he said, I do love you, but you are just too much. And honestly, I need space. And, he just gave it to her like it is. And you can't blame him for that. He told her the honest truth. I love you, but you are doing too much and I need space to grow and develop. And I don't think he would be able to actually grow and develop under her. She is so extra all the time. It's just too much. And you can tell that that's how she is for real and not just for TV. Now, when Monica and Heather meet up, Monica comes there and pisses me off. She apologizes to Heather. And I was mad. I said, why are you apologizing to Heather? She gives Heather a full-fledged apology. And Heather is right there cheering on Lisa. Oh my goodness, I know. You just went in so hard on Lisa and oh my goodness. And Monica is talking about all this self-reflection and how she's really sorry that she behaved the way she did. And I appreciate it. It's cool to self-reflect. It is cool to say, hey, I did act a fool at this public place. I'm wearing this pioneer outfit and I'm acting like a crazy person. I understand that. But you don't owe Heather an apology, especially when she said you were attacking Lisa and Lisa is the one who attacked you. And not only that, did anybody notice that Heather did not apologize to her? Heather not one time said, you know what, Monica, the truth is I actually owe you an apology because Lisa did start with you. She did not. I said, well, shit, I'm glad I wasn't holding my breath because I'd have dropped dead for sure. Now, honey, listen, when they show up for Meredith's event, Heather walks up to Meredith and gives her, a container. She says it's the butter. I said, please. That woman has went down to your local Winn-Dixie and picked up some butter and put it in the damn jar. Girl, quit playing with us. You know that damn butter didn't work. Anyway, Meredith gives Whitney a huge hug when she finds out that her friend passed away. And, Meredith starts crying because, Meredith has lost people too. So they both understand. And Meredith really appreciates that Whitney showed up. So all the girls come in wishing love and support to Whitney except for Lisa. Lisa comes running in. She wants to give a gift to Heather. She doesn't even pay attention that Whitney is even there. So Whitney is getting a full-on attitude because she's been texting with Lisa, talking to Lisa about her friends passing, and here Lisa is acting like Whitney at the party. Where is Whitney? Monica decides to pull Lisa to the side and apologize to this woman. I said, oh God. She apologizes to Lisa, and Lisa starts hearing flattery. She's like, oh, keep it going, keep it going. And then she's like, oh, when you apologize, you really know how to apologize. I mean, as long as Monica is telling her how much she admires her, Lisa is all here for it. But as soon as Lisa does something dirty and you check her on it, oh, you're the devil. I mean, I'm sick of her. You know, like I said, I respect that Monica wanted to apologize. She wanted to clear the air, get everything straightened out before these girls go on this trip. I appreciate the rum and the desserts, all of that. Even when the people tried to take some desserts and rum, and she said, oh no, these are not for free. But I do appreciate when she actually gave them a box and a bottle because Angie wasn't there. So that was really sweet. But there's no way that she should have apologized to Lisa and Heather, and neither one of them apologized to her at all. Now, when she absolutely ignored Whitney, but then she wanted to come over to Whitney to talk shit about Meredith, I said, girl, I know you are not at this woman's event trying to act a fool. I know you're not. You didn't even speak to Whitney.
I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person.
You're not a bad person, but I think you were lacking self-awareness right there.
And I think it's triggering that, like, seeing me talk to Heather for a while.
It wasn't that.
Okay, just making sure.
Like,
Well,
I
you
wanted
had
you to come
flowers
to me
on the
first.
way to your
I
house
don't
from
care about
Cactus and
flowers. I want
Tropicals.
you. Everything's about you.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And I think that you can. I'm so sorry for your
It
loss.
is, Lisa, and
no,
I'm always
so
there
sorry.
for you. Always
no,
there
no, no.
for you. Always
Listen,
there for you. And
I'm
I
so
just
sorry
needed
for
you
your loss. I'm
for
so
1
sorry
minute
for
to
your
be
loss.
there for me.
This. No, you guys need to stop right now. Mother this. Like, literally. You know why? You want to see about putting people first? Why don't you, like, No, we're not putting that back on. We're not putting that back on.
What now?
Nothing, Whitney. Like, I'm so sick of this. I'm selfish. I'm all about myself.
Why? What?
Listen, I thought that it was a little too much going on at this event. Lisa and Whitney had just got into it last week about Lisa's behavior at Whitney's event. So this whole tantrum and acting out, you know, in the middle of Meredith's event, I didn't appreciate it for either one of them. I don't know why these ladies cannot go to each other's business events. This is across all Housewife franchises. Why can you not go to each other's business events and just act like you have some sense for a few minutes? Just hold it in for a little bit, you know, until next time or until we get out in the parking lot. Why does it always have to be like this? One thing Whitney did have right, Lisa is selfish and she's self-centered. And the fact that when she didn't get what she thought she was going to get from Whitney, she all of a sudden it was F Whitney, you know, and she's running around throwing one of those damn tantrums that she has, taking her microphone off. It's crazy. This is Lisa Barlow. I think the last couple of seasons we've just been getting a little tiny bit of who she is, but this season she wasn't able to hold it in. You know, Monica says Lisa and Whitney just stormed out, and Heather says, why? Monica says, I don't know. I'm just glad it's not me today. Me too, girl, because then you would have had to apologize to the entire group and all the people at the event. I'm just happy that Whitney finally told Lisa that she lacks self-awareness, and that was a blow. That was a terrible blow. She almost fell off to the ground. What do you mean, lack self-awareness? Last season she stormed off. It was fuck Meredith. Now it's fuck Whitney. You know, as long as you are doing what she says, you are kissing her ass, Lisa is team whoever. But as soon as you put a stop to her bullshit, all of a sudden it's F you and she storms off. My thought is this. Lisa and Whitney were only friends because Lisa and Meredith fell out. Whitney wanted to be friends with Lisa because her and Heather were on the outs. These were temporary friendships. You both were beefing with your real best friends. As soon as Whitney and Heather can bring it back together and become bad weather again, they will both be back to not liking Lisa. As soon as Lisa can make up with Meredith, Honey, listen, they'll be back. Lisa will be right back not talking to Whitney or Heather. Both Whitney and Heather are fighting for Lisa's attention, and I have no idea why that is. I have no idea. These are absolutely grown-ass women, and all they want to do is hang out with Lisa Barlow. They want her approval for whatever reason. And one thing I did find that I thought was a little weird. Somebody posted, oh my gosh, okay, I live in Salt Lake City, and I got Botox at Beauty Lab. And I got the worst bruising and swelling I've ever had. It could have been a weird one-off, but I've never gone back. And this other person said, I can't speak to your experience, but my assumption is that they used poor technique. When I saw Heather's black eye, I knew instantly what it was, in my opinion. Now, honey, listen, that's just somebody's opinion, but is it possible? Is it possible that that's what her black eye was from? From some kind of bad Botox injection over at the beauty lab? Because I did hear that at the reunion they were going to bring up some sketchy details about beauty lab and laser. Now, I don't know for sure. We'll have to watch at the reunion because I've never been to beauty lab and I don't have a review for them either way. But I guess we'll see. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.